So we got here this morning. We've been here once before on our honeymoon. Might just stay in New Zealand.
之前有个热搜说，川普当选之后，很多美国人都会想要来到新西兰。这是谣言还是真相呢？今天我偶遇到一对美国夫妇，看看他们为什么来新西兰。How do you think U.S. economy might impact New Zealand economy, especially after the election?
So I think that the U.S. economy can impact really the whole world, not just necessarily New Zealand or just New Zealand, but I think the economy of the U.S. really can drive the economy, really every market, because it kind of sets a precedent to what the other countries are striving for. The United States has done a good job with the stability of their dollar, and I think with this next coming election, I do think that the new president in America will help the economy grow. I believe that he'll help add more jobs to America. And I think with some of his foreign policies and some of the other things that he's put in place, and I think he'll also be able to unite people in America with people in New Zealand, people in China, people in, India, people anywhere else as well. And I'm excited to see what happens. A lot of questions as well from us, so we don't know,
Yeah.
A lot of stuff might change, a lot of stuff might stay the same. We're not too sure, but we're just here and whatever happens, happens.
Do you know the technology in export from New Zealand is the target country is US? Yes, that means New Zealand attracts a lot of investors from US. And rumors says after the election, if Trump elected, a lot of investors in US will move to New Zealand. Did you ever hear about that?
I haven't heard about that yet. I know Trump's foreign policy. I do know he wants to make more goods or, do more research within the United States. So I could see that. And I know that he does want to potentially increase tariffs on goods coming from other countries into the United States. Many companies that maybe, do a lot of business in New Zealand and then take that business into the United States might just stay in New Zealand. So I can see something like that happening, but I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. There's still so much up in the air, and even if he wants to change something, he can't necessarily just change it without the approval of, the Senate or, with Congress and everyone else. He kind of has to have everyone's approval, and so I'm not sure anything's really going to happen of it, but we'll see.
Okay, so how long have you been in New Zealand?
So we got here this morning. We've been here once before on our honeymoon, and now we are pregnant with our first child, and so we are taking a trip back here. Yeah. And we'll be here for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. What drove you to come to New Zealand to have your honeymoon?
Yeah, so we spent a few days here, and then we spent a week in the Cook Islands in Rarotonga. I mean, the weather's beautiful here, and this time of the year back home, it's really cold and miserable, and it's getting warmer here now, and so we get to experience a little bit warmer weather for a little bit, and we enjoy it here, and it's always peaceful. It's a lot less crowded. There seems to be like a lot less people here versus where we're from. We live in the city. We live in Dallas, and so we live somewhere there's a lot of people. So it's nice to experience something a little bit different. I drive 100 miles a day for work, and so whenever people that don't live in the United States or in Texas never understand that, but it's like, I drive over 100 miles a day for work, and so it's being somewhere here where everything's kind of close by and I can walk to places and things. It's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, that means it's a small place.
记得点赞关注哦。